I am live. So let's see if we've got anyone in here yet. I did see that we had a couple of comments. And how's it going, Ellie? Nice to see you. Mark Brown. And I wanted to mention if anyone wants to come in, because I'm on my own today. I was going to have a guest, but I usually have as a guest whoever I reviewed the Sunday before. And it was Beard Shack. He had sent me his Antioch. I got it the day before my review came out, and I just felt like I was leaning on him a little too much to come on here. So with that, let me get rolling. What I wanted to talk about a little bit today, last week I asked for suggestions on companies to purchase, and I went through a number of websites and purchased from 3 companies. Just thought I'd get people's opinion on whether I chose well or chose poorly. And again, if anyone, well, there's one person in here. If anyone wants to come in, feel free to go to the StreamYard link and join me. And I've got my little buddy here being a little bit of a pain. If I put my arm on top of his nose, he can't help but try even harder. So with that, one of the things I did last week was ask for suggestions on different companies I should purchase from. And Love Them Labs is here. Russ Young, thank you for stopping in. We got Love Them Labs. Woof, woof. Frankie, Beansy, come here and say hi to Love Them Labs. There we go. Say hello. All right, that's enough. You guys will steal the show. Yeah, they're cuties. I think they're 3 years and about 3 months. So hopefully I'm going to have a long time with them. My older girl, I think she's about 13 or 14 now. So, and she's still hanging in there strong. But last week we talked about some different companies I should purchase from. Yeah, I love them too. And I was going to kind of run through that list and let you know which ones I purchased from and why. I didn't get far through the list, but the first company that I might have mentioned it, somebody else might have mentioned it, but Mudcat Whiskers. And it looks like we've got David Brown in here. Good evening, sir. Hope all is well on your end. And look at that beard, David. It's one heck of a beard. Look how I thought it was perfectly trimmed, but that might be just the cutoff of his picture. We went through a number of suggestions on things I should buy, and the first one I had on my list was Mudcat Whiskers. I've got to tell you, of the 3 companies I actually did purchase from this weekend, one thing was consistent. For each of the 3 companies, I had an awesome discount code. So, and I'm not even sure how much I spent altogether, but I know it was a good amount. It was probably like 150. Mudcat Whiskers. Now, what I got from them was Strawberry Hill and Eden. Strawberry Hill and Eden. I almost didn't order from them because I really wanted to get their Figgin' Great or Figgin' Good. It's a fig scent, but he was sold out on that. But I had a 30% discount, so I thought, you know what? Let me try Eden, something a little bit different. And I almost forgot the first thing that I should ask. In fact, anyone should ask during a live stream, whether it's on beard care, whether it's on shuffle dancing, whether it's on cosmetics. What does everyone have in beard? It should be the first thing any stream asks. Yeah, I didn't. David says that photo was after a beard maintenance trim. I'm not sure if the perfection I'm seeing is all the trim or the picture getting cut off at the bottom. But Oh, and Mark Brown has Alley Cat Happy Now oil. I have the whole original scent, you know, layout from Alley Cat, but I haven't looked since that initial offering. I got one of those launch boxes. So I haven't looked back at Alley Cat, probably because I've got so much Alley Cat that, I want to kind of go through some of it before I move on. But I did go for Strawberry Hill and Eden from Mudcat Whiskers. Strawberry Hill obviously is a strawberry scent, but let me just Dan B's got 8-bit second banana oil. I'm up in the air as far as banana scents. It always sounds great to me, but I'm not positive that they're always. And Black Amber, awesome scent. I wish I could wear it more often, but I'm always trying new things out, and kind of always wish I could get back to it. 13 or 14 total Alley Cat. I didn't realize that he put out that many scents since the initial launch. I thought that he came out with, I think, 8 cents to start. And if you've got 13 or 14. And we got Gary Piner in the house. And Bearded Hoosier Reviews has Lucky 13 Cherry Cola Oil in butter. That does sound pretty good. Who's that from? Love Them Labs got Beard Shack Bay Rum. I tried the Bay Rum, but I don't recall what exactly was in it. Hello, Welly. Welcome back in. Got Gary there. Actually, today I decided to do something different, and I used up the last of my Luxurious Bastard 1912. I thought I'd give that another shot. I did a video some time ago where I wanted to see if I could handle it. And I've got to tell you, the more I wear it, the more I like it. I think it was such a strong scent that initially it kind of overwhelmed me. But now that I'm getting used to trying so many different scents, I'm really starting to appreciate the 1912. Oh, Lucky 13 Beard Oil is the name. In fact, is that on my list? No, it's not. And he's got the cherry cola. That sounds interesting. So what was the second on my list to check out? It was Luxurious Bastard, and I did buy from Luxurious Bastard. 8 cents plus Dilligaff. I forgot that Dilligaff was in there. And didn't he put out Dilligaff with an actual name besides Dilligaff? I've got Dilligaff. I'm not sure I ever wore it. And Nevermore, Happy Now, and Interrupted, so 12. So what did I get from Luxurious Bastard? I got a good amount of stuff from Lux. I got the Chakra. I got that in a sample. I don't know why I got in a sample, because I had such a good discount code, which didn't apply to the samples. I could have gotten these in all the samples I got, I could have gotten in 1 ounce oils for very close to the price of a sample. But I've got this thing. I don't collect beard oils. I want to use them all up, and I wasn't sure what I'd think of Chakra, so I got the sample. I got the Tobacconist too. The first time I tried the Tobacconist, Justin Bell, thanks for coming in, and I'm letting you know right now what I got. The first time I tried the Tobacconist was at the beginning of COVID, and I was trapped under a mask with the Tobacconist, which is an extremely strong tobacco scent, and I just couldn't take it, being trapped in the mask with it. So I wanted to give that a try. So I got the Tobacconist. I get the Sweet Bastard, which I love. Awesome lime scent. I had run out of that like a year ago and thought I'd give it another shot. The Rustic Bastard. First time I tried Lux, I got Original Bastard, which I absolutely love. Rustic Bastard, which I kind of liked, but it was a little too advanced for me. In 1912, which I couldn't take. Because I now like the 1912, I thought it was time to give Rustic Bastard a shot. I got the Colombian Bastard. I've always wanted to try that, but it's got cinnamon in it. And there's a good chance that I'm just not going to like it because of the cinnamon. Sweet Grove, or the Sweet Grove, I got that. And let me get back to some of these. Mike doesn't like Dilligaff. I love it though, but don't get to wear it or retro or 1981 because Mike doesn't like them. That's a shame. I've got to try Dilligaff again. I really don't remember what it was, but I did get the Sweet Grove in both the oil and butter. I forget who it was that told me I've just got to try it. Something a little different. The Greenwood Bastard that came out 5/8/22. I thought I'd give that a shot. And okay, he put out now Rascal King. Rascal King is Dilligaff. Chakra is pretty good. You know what? When I look at Lux's descriptions, I have a hard time imagining what it's going to end up being. In Chakra, I was so stupid. I should have just bought the whole ounce. You know, instead of paying $5 for a sample, I think I was going to end up paying like $9 for a whole ounce. And like I said, I hate being wasteful, but I could have, if they're not for me, I could have just given them away. The Greenwood Bastard, I'm really looking to try that. And what else did I get? And that was it. That's all I got from Lux. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. And let's get back to some of these comments. I like 1981. It's a little bit of a mild scent, but I really do dig it. I think I've still got it. I know I gave some of my Alley Cat away to people that hadn't tried it, just to give them a chance to give it a shot. And Bearded Who's Your Review says he got some Nicholas Beardworks in the mail today, and he sent a few samples. Got Harry Vagabond in the Italian leather scent. Something about Nicholas Beardworks. Anytime you order from them, you get a bunch of samples along with it. I ordered, I think it was like 6 samples, and I ended up getting another 6. And the thing I found funny about Nicholas Beardworks, the scents that I thought I really would not like, he did them just so well that I was shocked by all the scents that I thought were way outside my comfort zone that I really loved. Again, at Nicholas Beardworks, I want to order from them again, but their website annoys me, so I haven't. Wearing week 76 Beard Roulette from Willy Wizard. I wonder what that was. You know what? Lux is as much as I love other companies, Lux is my number one. He's my go-to. And wearing it tomorrow, I think he's referring. I'm not sure what Dan B is referring to there. And so what else did I do? Next on my list was Apex Beard Company. I did not order from them. 2 reasons. One, I didn't have a discount code, and it was getting late, and I was too lazy to go searching for one. And I just, chose to, save it for another time. Another thing that, too, kept me from ordering from Apex, and I think the next company, sometimes you go to these sites and it can really be kind of a hassle to go through and look at all the different scent profiles. If you click on the bottle, go in there and then come back out and click on another one. And then, and a lot of times if they've got 10 cents, by the time I get to the end of it, I can't really remember what the first 2 or 3 that I looked at were. And I love it when a site has a list of all their scent profiles in one place, so you can really get that overview and look, instead of clicking on and then clicking off, clicking on, clicking off, and trying to, remember which ones you wanted to give it a shot. Avocado Beard Company, I checked out their site too. And again, I didn't order from them. One, because I was too lazy to go through, find a discount code, too lazy to go and look at the different scents, and so I just moved on to the next one. which was Elite Grooming. And what did I order from Elite? And part of the reason, again, that I ordered from Elite was because I had an awesome discount code. I'd love to tell you who gave me the discount code, but I'm not sure he'd want me to mention it because I don't know if it's a discount code that he's supposed to give out sparingly. But let me see. What did I get from Elite? Ooh, I got 3 oils from Elite. From Elite, I got Lucian, which is an emu oil blend. And I also got Desire or Desired and Entice. Hey, Ben. Ben, send me a text and let me know if you're heading out tonight. And if Kevin's heading out tonight. And Mark Brown says you got the new defined washing conditioner today. And I've got to tell you, I've got to find some conditioner. I'm getting very low. I think I have just a very teeny little bit of Alley Cat's conditioner, and then I'm done. I had my prized possession. I had my last tub of the old, that old timers is getting me again. Scotch Porter, the old original Scotch Porter conditioner. What I was doing, I didn't get Papa Bastard. I'm planning to go back onto Lux's site, and if the code he gave me just for me to use still works, I might get Papa Bastard and get some 1 ounce oils and maybe a couple of butters. But I checked it out. It sounded interesting, but I didn't go for it. But what I was saying about Scotch Porter, I was using it once every 2 weeks. I do a stripping wash with pine tar soap once every 2 weeks. And I was making that Scotch Porter last by using it only once every 2 weeks. And I would say I had another 6 months to go. But the little one decided to take a bath, and I think the tub fell into the bath and might not have been on all the way. So my Scotch Porter has pretty much bit the dust. I thought I was maybe the last guy that was actually still using it, and I got cut short. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I was just talking about how I've got to get some more conditioner because I'm just about at the bottom of your driftwood conditioner. And Dan, you're missing out on luxurious. Trust me, the most complex around and best feeling beard 3 years running. I got to tell you, I agree with you on the complexity. The only trouble I have is a lot of times when I order from Lux, I really have no clue as to what I'm going to get. It's not such a problem now that my horizons have expanded as far as what I enjoy in beard. But when I was first buying from Lux, a lot of those manlier, heavier scents were just too much for me. For example, today, I put 1912 in by choice. The first time I bought 1912, I used it once and that was it. So I'm getting to the point where no matter what I get from Lux, I'm going to enjoy it. But, I still, a lot of times it's kind of blind. I look at those complex scent descriptions and I've got no idea what's coming. And Gary says, I like Elite. Faded is a great barbershop. Blackwood is a great wood scent. And the Villa is a nice cologne. And I forget what I got. I got Desired. What did I get? Lucian, Desired, and Entice. I don't know if you know about those, Gary, but I'd love to hear what you think of those. Hey there, Corey. All is well. Going so far, so good. And saying hi to G. Lou. You know what? I need more conditioner, and I think I need more gummies. And I love the container that Gary puts his shampoo or beard washing conditioner in. Unlike I've got a pump bottle that I've still got a good amount of conditioner left in from somebody else, and it's just a hassle getting that last bit in. It's in the it's in the shower area upside down. I've got to take off the pump top and just kind of smack it down. So Gary, I really love that you thought about that before you put out your washing conditioner. And Danby, I love Alley Cat and Mudcat Whiskers. Haven't tried Lux yet, but the other two are so worth getting. Also, Mudcat Whiskers sends stuff like packet. You know what? I did see a live stream, and he was talking about the different neat things that he includes in the order. So, and again, the 3 companies that I ordered from, I've got a list of 17 companies to check out, and I ordered from 3, and the one consistent between all 3 that I actually ordered from was 30% or more discount codes, because it does get expensive just ordering new stuff every week to have something new to review. Oh, that's right, Gary. Great to hear that the steroids are helping you out. I do wonder if you ever looked into whether or not if you wore an unscented, totally organic oil, if you would have been fine to wear that, had you chosen to, because it sounded like you were going without anything due to the rash. And what else have we got? Yeah, that's good to hear. That sounded pretty horrible. And anyone that doesn't have a beard would say we sound ridiculous saying that such a tremendous hardship to go without product in our beards. But, if I couldn't wear product, I think my beard would, be on death row. And people saying hello. And what else have we got? Yeah, I'm dying to try Elite. And in fact, Elite was the scents I got were, I think, the most unique of, well, maybe not Lux, but with Mudcat Whiskers, I went for something that's easy for me to like. Strawberry, I'm going to like that no matter what. But that other one, Eden, I'm kind of curious about what all these are going to be like. Live Bearded's unscented conditioner has worked so well for me. I've used for the past 3 months. Yeah, believe me, I'm salt and pepper too. And I've got to tell you, I'm not all that picky about what I use for conditioner. For me, all I really like in a wash is for it to not be that stripping, because I'm going to strip it once every 2 weeks. So Gary's wash is really good for that. And as far as conditioners, if I'm putting something in there, I'm happy. Yeah, believe me, I really have enjoyed using the wash and conditioner. The Fable wash. I've never gotten a wash from Fable. In fact, talking about washes, I've still got a wash from 607? 607 Beard Care. It was in peppermint, and I just didn't think it was going to be for me. But as I run out of everything, I should probably give it a try. Bottle 3 of Drift. Wow. And Alley Cat hasn't been along that long, so sounds like you're 100% Alley Cat. And as far as Russ, no, the Lucian is the Emu blend. I could have sworn that the Entice was too. On the order form, it doesn't say Emu blend, but I think Entice was Emu as well. I'll look it up real quick for you. Yeah, I think because I thought I got a second one that was Emu blend, and I'm just looking at the form here, or was it Lucian? Yeah, no, I think Lucian is the only Emu blend. Entice, that's towards the top of the page. And yeah, no, that's not the Emu blend. So just Lucian is the Emu blend. I'll tell you, I finally got some Voodoo Men's Craft in the other week, And I have really missed Emu. I used to love it when Black Rebel had it, but he switched to the ostrich, which I still liked. And I know a lot of people say they can't tell between emu and ostrich. I don't know that I can tell between emu and ostrich, but I could tell between Black Rebel's emu blend and Black Rebel's ostrich blend. I don't know if that was the other carriers in there making the difference, but I could definitely tell the difference. I always felt like the emu was a little bit heavier and better for styling, and the ostrich was better for the feel and beard. It made my beard notice ever so slightly noticeably softer than the emu. But I enjoyed the styling benefit that I got from the emu more than the extra softness from the ostrich. There's a point at which your beard is so soft, do you really need any more? 20, you know what? I was getting complaints about how long my morning routine was going. And I'd say, what are you talking about? I spend like 5 minutes. I started timing it and I realized that, I'm doing 20 minutes, half an hour. And I thought I was blasting through it. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you're asking me, Justin. I tend to not use the beard washes on my head, not because I think they'd be bad, but because they're more expensive than my Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo. In fact, half the time when I wash my beard, I'm using Johnson & Johnson's, and the other half the time, beard washes. And part of the reason is just, Johnson & Johnson's is so cheap compared to everything else. I am an accountant, so I'm supposed to be cheap. All right. Good to hear that, Gary. And again, I can't help thinking that if you were using something unscented, all natural, that you should have probably been able to go for it. I haven't tried their soap yet. If I remember right, do they have a goat's milk soap? Because I know the lady of the house has ranted and raved anytime I got a goat's milk soap and handed it over to her. See, I 6 days a week was 7, but 6 days is rationing it. Glad to see that you're holding back. I try and skip a day in between washes. I try to wash my beard Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and every other Friday make it a pine tar soap wash. I just rinse it the other days. If it feels filthy, I'll wash it, but Uh, I don't know if you're asking me, but with Johnson and Johnson's, you do have to kind of use a lot. It doesn't really suds up that great. Um, so I'll do 3 pumps for my head, 3 pumps for my beard. So yeah, you go through a lot, but it's cheap. And what have we got going on here? I guess you're saying that yes, it is goat's milk. I've still got some previous company stuff that I've got to get around to using. Yeah, I've never tried Ferocious Beard Wash. And I heard 607 is now closed. You know what? It occurred to me that I hadn't really heard anything from Will at 607 for quite a while. And when he was on the live stream, he was talking about another project he was working on. So perhaps he closed to move on to bigger and better things. I'm not sure. If that's true, then I did want some more smooth butter, but I was kind of holding off. I tend to, as far as butters go, just buy what I need. I don't, buy butters just to test them out. I buy them to use them. And I was kind of hoping to wait until the end of the summer, and get some more. So maybe that ship has sailed. I'll tell you the one thing that I did love about 607 was the smooth butter. To me was magic as far as styling my beard. But I found the same thing with Alley Cat's butter. So if I have to, I'll just get some Alley Cat unscented. You know what? I had the grower. I love the scent, the grower. I didn't get it because it was CBD. I got it because I need that scent profile. What is it? Apple, pear, and oud, I think. It just sounded awesome to me, and it was awesome. Awesome scent. And Justin Bell, who said, "Oh, yeah, no, that is a surprise to me, Justin, too." And Mark says I can't do 2 times a week. I use butter nightly. Need to clean my beard daily. We got agreement from Ellie. Ah, 607 was on with me probably about 4 months ago. I would have thought he'd, announce something. Well, apparently he did. You're welcome, Russ, but I'm not sure what I did. You know what? I wanted to try Mr. Dapper too, but I didn't go for it because it's the summertime, and I tend to not really. I love barbershops. I love barbershops, but not so much in the summer. Not so much during the heat. It's just, to me, barbershops are spring, winter, fall, and not so much summer. I did get a barbershop from Anointed Beard Company, and I almost felt bad that I went with the barbershop. I thought I should have gone with something different, just because of the time of year. Because I knew it'd be a little bit of work for me to like it, in recognize whether I did or didn't like it. Whereas if I tried it in the spring, winter, or fall, maybe I'd love it. I'm not much for seasons as far as scents, but barbershop is one where I want a little bit cooler weather. Ever try Finger Lake Bros beard oil? And that was a question for Mark. Never heard of them. I'll tell you, I'm really liking the Voodoo, and I'm really liking getting back to using Emu. And yeah, I don't know about that company. And what else have we got? Yeah, I hear Mr. Dapper is awesome. I am a barbershop fanatic. 3 seasons out of 4. So, oh, and by the way, I'm just tossing this out there. If anyone would like to, I did, whenever I don't have a guest, just for the hell of it, I toss up towards the top of the comment section a link in case anyone feels like coming in. Feel free, or if you'd rather not, no pressure. And I maybe shouldn't have done that because I don't know where the hell I left off. Looks like about it. I'm getting close. Freaking awesome. Absolutely. Hit the like button. And I wanted to mention something. I don't, this just happened to me right before the live stream. Have you ever noticed if you put something in a microwave oven that's not microwave safe, that it'll get hot like a pan that you stick on the stove? I had these plates and I was heating something up before the live stream, and I thought I shouldn't trust these plates, but I looked at the bottom, made in China, microwave safe. I burnt the hell out of my fingertips grabbing it, not microwave safe, made in China. That's one of the reasons that, Alley Cat's coming out with ostrich CBD. I love emu. I really like ostrich. And CBD, I get CBD if I want the oil for other reasons other than the CBD. I don't know much about CBD. I don't know if I should be, desiring it. I just never, when I get that Fable oil in the CBD, I get it for the scent, not for the CBD. And Gary, I'd be getting yours for the ostrich probably, and not the CBD. Ooh, planetary alignment going on. And Justin Bell, what does that mean to us? It's something that Bay Area is definitely on the list. It's number 9 on my list of 17 companies to check out. And just to let you know what that list is, I've got Mudcat Whiskers, was the first company to check out. Lux, I know them, but they were third. Apex Beard Company, I'm sorry, Lux is number 2. Apex Beard Company, number 3. I didn't order from them just because I didn't have a discount code. Avocado Beard Company is number 4. T3. I've been holding off ordering from T3 because I wanted to get the Captain Crunch and Crunch Berries. In fact, Russ, when I forget his name from T3, when he was having that live stream, you came on and mentioned something about me mentioning the Captain Crunch. And all of a sudden he thought it was like an uproar for it. I kind of felt bad. You didn't notice that before you put that comment in. I had put one in about the Captain Crunch and Crunch Berries right before you. And then I've got Barden. I think Daniel the Bearded suggested that one. Only reason I've never ordered Barden, I always thought of them as a wash company. Oak City, I don't remember who suggested that, but that's on the list. Beer Gents is on the list. And coming in number 9, Bay Area. Number 10, Bloombeards. 11, Fresh Beards. 12, Elite Grooming, which I did get because I had an awesome discount code. Now, the one I had for Lux was like 5 awesomes. Johnny Slicks. Beard Baron, which I'm kind of looking forward to ordering from again because they're so close to me. I order from them, and within 2 or 3 days, I've got it. I think Primal Origins is the same thing. I think they're around here. I've only had one oil from Primal Origins. I absolutely loved it. It was, I think, their unscented Neanderthal. Really enjoyed it. Went through the whole bottle and really dying to try them again. West Y and Dr. Nick's. The one I should add to it, I don't want to make it a list of 18 because that's 3 6s. Son of the devil. The Mad Mixer. I've heard about a couple scents from him that I want to give a shot. Even Scumbag Joe's to me is meh, but Mike loves it. He wears it often. I like the smell, but won't wear it. Scumbag Joe's. Oh, isn't that the leather barbershop? And Gary said he's like that too. Big Area is on the list, number 9. Yeah, I keep on hearing great things about Bay Area and really want to try it. And actually, during one of their Beach Bum live streams, the guy from Bay Area was talking about doing a Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries at the time. And I kind of never ordered from them because I was waiting for that to come. I don't know what I love Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries, and I'm just dying for someone to get me an oil. I think the way I'm going to go about it now is T3 does do customs. So I'm going to ask for Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries as my custom. I didn't know Ellie was a chef. And I'm warming up to spice, but it's still not my favorite. Yeah, I can do it, but I it's not my first love. If I had to pick a spice scent that is so far my favorite, I would say Tailored Beard Company's spice, like the movie Dune. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to play roulette tonight. I'd like to, but I have to see whether I have to head out because I'd rather get in there and play. Often I don't go in and play because if I have a guest, I chat with them after we're done. But I do try and end right around 9:00 to allow, to not step on their toes. In fact, I'm pretty sure that on Thursdays at 9:00, there are 3 different live streams that I can think of. Bearded Respect, I think, picked up their live stream from 7 o'clock Eastern Standard to 9 o'clock. And then you've got Beard Oil Roulette at 9 o'clock. And then you've got that Jersey Joe, the commission. Those guys do 9 o'clock too. So 9 o'clock on a Thursday is a busy time. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the ostrich blend too. And I'm maybe at some point I've got to look into CBD and what the benefits is supposed to be. I think my newest thing that I'm going to do to brush up on my knowledge is I've been hearing a lot about balance with the amino acids and all that stuff. Up until now, I just go by how it feels, how my beard reacts. Probably with everyone getting more sophisticated, wouldn't be the worst thing to actually understand some of that stuff. All right, Gary, thank you for stopping in. And we're saying hi to Troy. And well, yeah, every 40 years, hopefully it'll happen twice in a lifetime. But I was curious as to whether you need a telescope to see it, or I've actually got a pretty neat telescope in my basement that the lady of the house brought over. I guess it hasn't been used in about 20 years. And I've been meaning to find the instructions for it online. I think I tried once and couldn't find them, but I'd love to get that working. Because I know when I was a kid with just a little teeny telescope, being amazed at what I could see on the moon. So that monster that's downstairs, I checked it out, and I think it went for about $2,000 at one point. Maybe it was $1,400, but it wasn't cheap. Mike, all about Bay Area, we got it. It's nice, but don't wear it, really. Keep putting it on Alley Cat, 8-Bit, Weatherbeard, Ferocious, Willy Wizard, Voodoo, Jays, and Budcat Whiskers. It's a nice list you got there. You know what? I've never tried Bloombeards. They're on the list. You know what? I want to try more from Honeyacre too, but unfortunately, because I try to do reviews. When I bought all the stuff from Luxurious Bastard, it's kind of tough because I can't, be the Luxurious Bastard channel, and I would love to try some more stuff from Honeyacre, but I feel like I'm kind of obligated to go through a list like I've got so that I'm doing something different every week as opposed to the same thing. Hello there, Vado. I do love that new emblem you've got for your channel. Bay Area is a top 8 company for me. I've always been kind of, I don't know, just not enamored, but just very interested in Bay Area. Like I said, when I first thought about getting it, I was waiting for him to come through with that Captain Crunch and Crunchberries he talked about. Jays, Willy Wizard, now Beard Mana. I think Willy Wizard might be a little bit, what's the word, when something's underappreciated. I really, really love the oil. Well, especially the oil that had castor. I found out that that blackberry one I tried was from his old blend with the castor in it. But I've tried his new blend, and I don't remember saying, oh my God, it's nowhere near as good as the old one. All right. Lux has women roll-ons. Lux has 8 pages of products, so it can be a little bit of a chore going through them. I am looking forward to getting those Lux products in. I almost wish I had purchased more, but how much can you have? Beard Shack is awesome. He's got a scent coming out that I just tried yesterday. It's his Freedom scent coming out the 4th of July. One thing I will tell you is that 12 plus hour scent duration. Matt from Bay Area. Derek is Beach Bum. Beach Bum is another one I'd love to try. Well, maybe over saying it when I say love to try. I wanted to try it, but my beard doesn't react so well to hemp seed in the number one spot, or even sometimes the number two spot. And Beach Bum has hemp as that number one ingredient. Nothing wrong with it for everybody else except for me. So I've been kind of holding off. Don't want to get a product with an oil in it that has something that doesn't work for me but works for 99% of the folks out there. What's the point of me doing a review where I say, guess what? Hemp doesn't work for me. It'll work for all of you. I've just always thought, if I can't review it, why get it? I could have sworn I went to T3's website and they had, the little thumbnails for the products, and one of them said customs. I didn't look to see what exactly was going on with it, but I'm going to bring it up right now. Maybe I'll even share the screen, but I could have sworn I saw customs. And yeah, it says customs and it says $20. So let me see if I can, well, you can take my word for it, or I don't even know how to share the screen. I could figure it out if I had a guest with me, but my, walking and chewing gum. Yeah, you know what? I keep on hearing awesome things about it, and I'll get to it eventually. But yeah, oh, actually, you know what? I don't know what this is referring to. They on T3's website, they have little circles on some of these things where save $2, save $10. For example, their breakfast stout scent, it says save $10, and I think maybe that's how you get to the price of $10.99. Under the customs, it says sold out. So I don't know how you sell out on customs. Yeah, he's got a thing here, sold out. So apparently T3 at one point had customs, but no longer does at the moment. Maybe he's too busy, and when he has time for extras, he pulls that sold out little emblem off it. I was all excited. I thought I was going to try T3 and just ask for my Captain Crunch and Crunch Berries as a custom, but I guess that's not happening. And it's crazy. Because I want that scent, I've been holding off ordering from T3. Commission is now 10:30. $22:30 Eastern Standard Time. Is that military time? Yes, it is. 10 or 10:30. Yeah, I thought Bearded Respect and Woolly Wizard, and in fact, the other day I was just kind of cruising around, or last Thursday, cruising around YouTube, and I was kind of surprised that I didn't see them on. In fact, my favorite scent ever, talking about Lux Customs, was a custom I got from Lux. And all I asked for simply was fresh oranges with orange zest in the background. I've still got a butter in it. I did order the oil a second time, but I screwed up. I thought he would know that I wanted the exact same thing. So I just said fresh orange and orange zest. And because I asked for it that way, I got half and half, where it really worked better with orange up front, with the orange zest kind of just in the background. If I had to pick a scent as my favorite ever, if I had to wear just one scent for the rest of my life, I would easily go with that custom the way it was done the first time. I just can't get sick of it. I love orange scents, and that orange with that sweet zest in the background. There was actually another company when I was first using beard products that had a scent really close to as good as Lux's custom. It was something like Union Beard Company or something. It was overseas, and they had one scent, and that was that it was an orange zest scent. That was just amazing. And I'm falling behind on these. Vado's here. Yeah, I think Gary's the one that got me to try Honey Ocker. Got me to try the Grayson, which I'm thankful for, Gary. Yeah, Honey Ocker. And another thing that held me up, probably getting some more from Honey Ocker. I got the Grayson because Gary suggested it. And as I was looking at the scents, I was really having a hard time deciding. Uh, a lot of times you look at these descriptions and you can't really tell what it's going to be like in the end. Adam from Honey Ocker has a barbershop that has sweetness to it and somewhat different. Watch Dan C's video review of Sam C's opinion on it. You know what? I know I saw the barbershop when I went to the Honey Ocker site. Well, I've gone there a few times, and I don't recall what it was. But again, I try not to buy barbershops during the summer just because I don't know. It's not a summer scent to me. Yeah, definitely leading in the right direction with Honey Ocker. Taproot. I don't recall what any of those were. If Avenue Blue is their barbershop, I do remember considering buying it. Yeah, Honey Ocker is pretty damn good. I'm in that list I went over. The one that I'm really kind of interested in checking out is I'm kind of looking forward to getting to that part of the list. Beard Baron. I did try something from Beard Baron like 2.5 years ago, and it just wasn't the right scent for me. It seemed a little too floral for my taste, and I'm kind of, now that I've had some time to mature as far as the scents that I like, I'm really looking forward to trying Beard Gents again. And I believe he started off as a reviewer, wore a lot of hats. Driving to the beach, good for you. Thanks for stopping by, E-Rock. Yeah, if I remember right from my video, I was torn between Grayson and the one from, I wish I could remember the name, from Woolly Wizard. They were pretty close. They were both incredibly awesome. But the one from Woolly Wizard is no longer available because the supplier for part of that scent didn't offer it anymore. And supposedly he could not replicate. But if you ever get a chance to try that blackberry from Woolly Wizard, someone's got an old one. It's blackberry and sage. Awesome scent. You know what? You guys are tempting me with this. I really try and prevent myself from getting a barbershop during the summer. Yeah, well, is that because it's kind of a holiday time? I'm just curious, what state is your kitchen in? You know what? I'm not sure if I would like orange and leather. I One of my absolute favorites. Well, I mentioned that orange from Lux, that custom, is my favorite. If I had to pick my second favorite scent, it might be the Chieftain from Black Rebel, orange and cedar. And I kind of put this in with the Chieftain. Beard Brothers also does an orange and cedar that's very similar to the Chieftain. And I'm wondering if orange and leather would have that same impact on the leather. When I first tried the Chieftain, I really kind of didn't like it. I was like, this doesn't smell like orange. And luckily, at the time, Black Rebel didn't offer samples because if I had a sample of it, I probably would have used it once and gotten rid of it. And I went on vacation. I brought the Black Rebel Chieftain with me to kind of force me to use it. And over the course of 2 or 3 days, I fell in love with that scent. I think I went through 2 bottles of it. I bought it once and then heard that it was ending it. So I bought a second one before I finished the first one. And now I'm waiting for him to bring it back. But I'm wondering, oh, and I recently tried the Dage Page, which I felt like the Dage Page, the effect that the cedar has in the orange of muting it, that the Dage Page does kind of the same thing to the orange. It's not the same scent. And I'm wondering if orange and leather would give you that muted orange effect. You know what? Now you got me wondering about this. Orange and leather. If you can elaborate on what that's like, I'd love to hear it. Bard's Tale. I remember hearing about Bard's Tale. I don't remember what it was. Colorado. Now, I don't know if you want to get into it, but is it just straight up American fare, Italian? Colorado, I would think a lot of places are steakhouses. And Gary says he's a big fan of orange scents too. Some of his favorites are Dage Page, Il Palatero from Jay's Southern Orchard from Barker's Beards, and Pipe Dream from Damn Yankee. What time is it in this right now? 56.4. I'm going to have to see if I can come back in. You know what? Can I copy and paste this? I'm sure I can. Save as. Save this as something. Maybe. Oops, what did I just do? Okay, still going. Yeah, in fact, I was curious if anyone's tried the orange line from Jolly Old Fat Man. I've got to. I was going to. Well, I was wearing it to do a review on it, and I got a little scared that the carrot. I forget what they call it, the carrot oil, that it might have been coloring my beard a little bit. And I got nervous and stopped using it. A brunch place. Cool. A brunch is such an awesome meal. I don't know why, we don't see it around that often. Around here, the only time you can get brunch is on a Sunday. Otherwise, you're out of luck. It's like a new leather jacket with hints of fresh orange citrus and earthy cologne background. You know what? I don't dislike leather, but it's, I'm not going to list it as one of my favorite scents. I'm kind of curious if that would be up my alley. If that fresh orange citrus, earthy cologne background, because sometimes leather can be more of just a smoothing agent. So that was from Ferocious. I'll definitely have to check that out. And Gary, I tried to copy and paste this, so I'm not sure if I got it because I want to remember some of these. I've got the Dage Page. Il Palatero from Jay's, Southern Orchard from Barker. So Jay's, Barker's, and Damn Yankee. Got it. And what have we got? Yeah, Ellie, where I am here in New England, really no such thing as a brunch place. Every place is, breakfast and maybe serves lunch, or if they're not open for breakfast and go lunch to dinner. Brunch only comes together on a Sunday at certain places. So, and we are rolling up on the 59 and a half minute mark. So I usually Colorado, all about breakfast burritos and green chili. You know what? If I had known that, I might have gone to Colorado. I love burritos. I love hot food. My ex-wife was from Peru, and I developed a real high tolerance for hot food because that's all I was ever fed. So that sounds right up my alley. But it is 9 o'clock, and I try to be respectful of the wizard who has the 9 o'clock spot and not kind of, keep people here instead of having them go to him. Good stream, Ken. Got some info on some never tried companies. I'm doing my best. Like I said, I would have had a guest on, but I usually pick my guest based on what I reviewed on Sunday and just invite them. If they want to come, fine. If they don't. But I did a last minute kind of look at the new scent from the Beard Shack, and I've asked him to come on so many times that I felt like it'd be a little much to ask him again, just to make my life easier. Thank you, Russ. You're definitely appreciated. But with that, I guess I'm going to call this a wrap. I thank each and every one of you for coming on in and listening to me talk, and I hope to see you next week. So I'll catch you on the next one.